Cian, victory in the World semi-final. Take us through that race from your perspective.
Yeah, that was a tough semi. We got out reasonably hard. I was kind of a bit far back, but Max kind of took it on. I knew he was going to be the one that could likely do that, so I just had to get moving pretty early and get up on him. And yeah, thankfully we hauled each other around to a good time there in the end.
You said it was going to be the best race you ever ran by 1,000,000 miles. Could you believe what was happening? 150 to go. How good you felt?
I had an inkling it was coming. I've been quietly confident of the work I've put in over the last month. Thankfully that ended up being the perfect race to prove it. And felt surprisingly good. Arms went flapping a little bit last 30 metres, but working a little bit with Martina McCarthy, she's kept the form on the straight and narrow, so thankfully just came across the line. Delighted with that.
And obviously you're now a live medal threat. Can you start to think about that? Does that kind of prospect set in that you're in a final with you are?
Yeah, not really. I mean, it's just like I think I've ran each one of those races like they have been a final. When you look at the guys in the field, I don't have the gap on them that I can afford to think I'm just going to ease through this. I've been going for it every time, and I'm just going to have to do the same again. I mean, 3 rounds it's going to be tough, but it's nice going into a race knowing that the worst you can do is 8th in the world. So I'll recover and do everything I can to improve upon that.
What were your hopes coming to Tokyo?
I don't know. I was coming in ranked like 40 something. I was pretty nervous in the first race. I really just wanted to make the semis, and in my mind that was kind of like the main box checked. Everything else was a bonus, and I'm not even that nervous for these races, to be honest. I kind of see this as a bit of a free hit. I think however I run this year is hopefully going to be the floor, not the ceiling of what I do over the next couple of years, considering this year hasn't exactly been optimal either. I'm just going to go for it and see what happens.
And can you just tell us how it hasn't been optimal? I know you had the issue after Euro Indoors.
Yeah, I think I worked quite hard this year, but I still think I didn't have a full understanding of what exactly was needed, and I've definitely kind of been tweaking and learning things all throughout the year. I think when I got injured, it kind of forced me to go back to like a first principles approach and look at every aspect of it and what I needed to do and to get back. And I took a very aggressive approach to cross training after that injury. I think that really helped build up a massive base that sustained me through the summer. That maybe some guys who were peaking around June, July are kind of struggling a little bit coming into this time of the year. Thankfully, I think my coach, Ryan, did a great job of making sure that I was kind of peaking coming into this. He did the same when I was a junior. When I got COVID at that European Indoors, and I came back to win the gold there. And we've done another great job, I think, getting me in the shape I needed to make this final.
Congrats.
Thanks a million.
Thanks, Pete.